Are you tired or are you distracted? Today we're going to have 5 simple steps on how to combat that, get out of your funk, and live the life you were meant to live. So this is coming from someone that is an extreme procrastinator. I mean, if you give me an assignment, I would have done it a couple days after it was due. So the first and biggest tip that has helped me is setting a timer for 20 minutes and creating a plan that it will take me 20 minutes to finish this one thing. And I don't do anything else, but as soon as the 20 minutes is done, I move on to something else. There's many times where if you have an ADD brain like myself, I literally have so many things going on, and so I want to do all of them. The 20-minute rule has helped me to focus on one thing, knowing I can get to another thing just in 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is that really good sweet spot, gives you enough time to finish something, but knowing that it's not going to take forever. The second thing we are going to do is stop the amount, and let me say this again, stop the amount of decisions that you have to make. Neurologically, it is absolutely impossible to get anything done if you have a million other things that you want to do. Make your lists smaller. Spending a lot of energy on knowing that you have 10 things on your to-do list will create havoc in your brain. The more you have on your plate, the less that you can focus on the one thing. So what I like to do is create a to-do list for the whole week and then break it up into bite-sized pieces. That is how I get everything done without creating so much negativity around the things that I have to do. Now, the third thing that I decided to actually do recently, and it's actually been super helpful, I read this in an article, and I could link the article. Raymond Chandler, a novelist, created a system for himself, and it's called the Nothing Alternative. So basically what he did is, while he was writing his book and he didn't want to do certain things, he allowed himself to be bored. And everyone knows that we lose that sense of boredom as we become adults because we're constantly trying to do something. We have so many to-do lists, but that boredom creates creativity. And so what he ended up doing is, let's say he didn't have the want to do what he was meant to do or he was supposed to do, he did nothing. He stared out the window. He was literally bored. And that boredom created the want to do the thing that he had to do. I actually started doing this probably 2 weeks ago, and it's been such an amazing habit that I picked up because this really does make you want to do what you're supposed to do. It's pretty cool staring out the window or just sitting for some time, but after a while you get bored and you're like, well, I should just do what I have to do because I am bored. Number 4th on the list, always have a plan. Plan your day the night before so that you cannot lose, because the moment you have it written on piece of paper, you know what you're doing. You're not second guessing yourself. You're not sitting there wondering, what exactly do I have to do and how am I supposed to do it? You have a thought already created, and everyone knows that it is so much more easier to implement anything when you already have things written down. That's why journaling the night before is so amazing. Plan out your life. Planning out your life will create the life that you want. And number 5, this one is probably the most important one, and I hope you actually take this to heart. Eliminate or limit your distractions. And by distraction, I mean that is right, baby girl or baby boy. Put your phone away. Lock it up in a safe. Throw it out the frickin' window. Do not prevent your life from not being what you want because this thing is taking over your life. I promise you, TikTok, Instagram, and everything else will be there once you're finished doing what you're supposed to do. But I'll tell you what won't be: time. Time will not come back. You will never have the second that you have right now, and you're wasting it. So stop it. Stop wasting it. Create the life that you want, because no one will do it for you. No one is coming and doing all the things that you have to do for you. You have to do it for yourself. And I'm going to be here to tell you to get off your butt, finish my video, but get off your butt and do the things that you're supposed to do. I want you to create that career. I want you to get into the hobby that you want. I want you to go on that trip that you're constantly talking about. I want you to do something amazing for someone you love. So the moment you limit your distractions, you plan, you will create the life that you want. So let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do the amazing things together, because why not? This life is so beautiful and it's filled with so many amazing opportunities, amazing memories, and yet we're stuck watching other people's lives. We're stuck wondering, why me? Why not me? Why am I so this and why don't I have that? Well, let's get it. Let's get this bag together. Let's get these amazing memories together. Let's do it. If I can do it, you can do it, we can do it. Because you're just as special. You're just as capable. And the moment you implement some of these things that we talked about, you're gonna have it too. Let me know if you tried any of these things that we talked about and how they worked for you. So, till next time.